Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail R. Carmelin bringing you the Salesian news across the globe. On the morning of Wednesday, 2nd August 2023, while hundreds of thousands of young people were already crowding the streets of Lisbon and filling the streets with enthusiasm, a selected representation of boys and girls from the Salesian youth movement took part in the SYM Forum from the acronym of MGS in English. Their mission to imagining a worldwide Salesian youth movement. Now, a few days later, after having collected and organized a large quantity of materials produced and shared during that appointment, the youth ministry sector of the Salesians of Don Bosco, led by Father Miguel Angel Garcia Morcunde, presents the results of this comparison. Approximately 250 young people participated in this long-awaited discussion held at the Provincial House of the Salesians in Lisbon as part of the Salesian Youth Movement Day during the World Youth Day in Lisbon 2023 and spoke with Director Major Don Angel Fernandez Artime, the FMA Mother General Mother Kyra Cazuela, the General Councillor for SDP Youth Ministry Don Miguel Angel Garcia Morcunde, and the General Councillor for FMA Youth Ministry Sister Runita Borja. From 1st to 4th September 2003, Pope Francis will be in Mongolia for his apostolic visit. The media will focus on the public events. Behind the scenes, many have been working since the Pope announced his visit to the land of the eternal blue sky. Many Salesian cooperators, Salesians of Don Bosco and Daughters of Mary Help of Christians are involved in these preparations together with other religious of the apostolic prefecture. Among these, there are also Salesian brother and FMA sister. Sister Hanako Kojima, FMA, is a Japanese missionary who have been in Mongolia for many years. People are easily impressed by her jovial character and ability to communicate well in the Mongolian language. She will be the head of the selected staff who will prepare the Pope's meals during his stay in the apostolic prefecture. When I was told that I would have this task, I was so happy but also so scared, Sister Hanako explained. The protocol does not allow Sister Hanako to reveal the papal menu. I feel really privileged to have been chosen along with other sisters for this humble service to our Holy Father, Sister Hanako said with joy shining in her eyes. Pope Francis began the 43rd apostolic journey of his pontificate in Mongolia under the motto, Hoping Together. He is the first pontiff to visit the country. The Pope was officially welcomed at the Chinggis Khan International Airport by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mrs. Batmong Batsegi, by Cardinal Giorgio Maringo, Apostolic Prefect of Ulaanbaatar, by a woman in traditional dress who offered the Holy Father a cup of dry yogurt, a typical gift of the country, by the guard of honor. Also present was Bishop Jose Luis Mambela Serra, Bishop of the Holy Trinity Diocese in Almaty, in his capacity as President of the Central Asian Bishops' Conference. After the welcoming ceremony, the greeting of the official delegations and a brief conversation with the minister, Pope Francis moved on to the Apostolic Prefecture of Ulaanbaatar, where he was welcomed by some children who presented him with flowers and by a group of elderly and sick people. The curatorium of the Lo Cantias International Theologate met in Santiago, Chile on 25th August, and appointment aimed at getting to know the reality and evaluating the process of young people information. Father Gabriel Romero, Councillor for the South Cone region, Father Hugo Oresco, Councillor for the Inter-America region, and the Salesian Provincials, Father Carlo Lira, Chile, Father Lider Justiniano, Bolivia, Father Marcelo Farfan, Ecuador, Father Juan Pablo Alcas, Peru, and Father Nelson Moreno, recently appointed Provincial of Chile. The day began with a meeting between the provincials who then met with the regional councillors. Then some challenges and tasks were defined and the event continued with a meeting of the entire religious community of the Theologate in which the Salesians information evaluated the experience in a moment of dialogue. This was followed by dialogue between the provincials and their respective Salesians information and then with the entire community. Two communities, Lokoro Tondo and Sister Nino, came together on Monday 29th August on a march to pray for peace in memory of Venerable Father Francisco Convertini, a Salesian missionary in Bengal. The participants in the 8th Torchlight Procession for Peace gathered at the Marinelli district under the large oak tree where Father Convertini loved to pause in prayer. Accompanying the faithful was Archbishop Giovanni Intini, Archbishop of the Diocese of Brindisi Ostuni, and Bishop Vincent Nirmal, Salesian Bishop of Krishnagar. This year marks the 125th anniversary of the birth of Father Convertini, a Salesian missionary who was born in Lokorotondo in the Papariello district in 1898 and died in Krishnagar, India in 1976, after a life spent alongside the poor of Bengal. This walk was a tribute to Father Convertini's spirit of compassion and dedication to peace, a call to brotherhood, solidarity and the will to build a better world for future generations. The light of the torches symbolized hope, while the walk through the streets of Lokorotondo and Sister Nino represented the desire for a better future for all. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.